Day. And what's the weather forecast today? Let's have a look, shall we? According to our fountain, I'm going to have to lower the height of, so watch when I'm walking now, there's my shadow. The shadow hits the solar panel and it goes off. Let the light in. So I'm going to have to lower the height of the fountain, because when it was windy it was blowing the water out of the pond. We're getting these beautiful clear sky days, but the temperature is a little bit chilly. You can sort of smell spring around the corner. I've also got myself a bit of an earwax problem. I'm going to have an ear syringed. It's been building up for a while. I've been putting some earwax softener in, and actually, where are you going? To cut a long story short, it softened up the wax, but it's now gone down the ear. So I'm going to make an appointment for that later. I think we're going to go private on it and see what else today shall bring. So as you can see, I am walking Russia. She's got a big stride and a step today. Look at this here. She's gunning for it. Right, she doesn't normally want to come down this way, but she's really going for it. Wow. Oh, look at them there. Are they pink-footed geese that just flown overhead? Oh, Sally would be impressed, wouldn't she? I'm sure some pink-footed geese just flew over my head. It's another day, and it is absolutely dazzling. So I didn't end up really videoing much yesterday, but just a quick weather report on our fountain. I need to turn the flow down on this because it's going so high. It's now starting to come out, so we are going to have to add up another head or an adjustment on there. So as we're coming in towards February, and you can definitely notice those lighter nights appearing. It's a bit mad, isn't it? 4 weeks ago, like come 4 o'clock, it was, well, 4:45. Going dark and everything. Anyway, it's 4:45 now and it's still sort of dusky and you can see what's going on, and the mornings are getting lighter a little bit earlier, which is good for Sandra, so she's not going to work in the dark. I'm going to now take advantage of a beautiful day. So this is the raised beds, which obviously they had a good soaking with the rain we've had recently. So I'm going to take myself down to Freiston, and all being well, I'm going to take myself on a little bit of a bike ride. There was a walk we did with Lee and Sandra back in summer. It started off as a relatively long walk, and then we walked back and it went on. It was a really long walk, but a beautiful walk at the same time. And when we walked back, we walked along like a bit of a road that a farmer was out and about in his one of his farmery type vehicles. He was rounding up cows at the time. So it is a bit of a cycle lane. So what I'm going to do, I've got my little fold-up bike in the back of the car, electric bike. I am going to go and have a little ride down there and see what the accessibility is like. And then going forward, at some stage, I may be able to bring Sandra for a bike ride with me. Right, as I say, it's a beautiful day. It's chilly. There's a frost this morning. There's not a cloud to be seen, but let's get this bike ride started. So I'm going to Freiston, which is it's about 30 minutes away. Oh, super bright. Right, I've got this little folding bike now. So you get, oh, that bike looks really stupid, it's dead small. You know, there's a number of YouTubers sort of who've done bike reviews and then they get rid of the bikes. I've had that now for several months. And the reason why I like it so much is it just folds up. So, sorry, the pedals at the moment want to come out. So, if you look here, there you go, that's down. The bike folds in half, the handlebars come up and down, this comes up and down, and it just sits perfectly in the back of the car. So, an airplane above me. We have been here before. It's really, 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 really pretty. RSPB. And we're at Freiston. So, you know something, I can't remember last time we came whether... I can't remember, there must have been water here, can't remember. So there is a bird hide down one way, but I'm going to go down another way. So we've got this beautiful sort of benched area, and then up and over here you've got all the wetlands and the marshes. I don't know whether you can see, I'm not too sure what those are. Can you see them feeding here? But what I'm going to be doing is, all being well, riding along a route that we walked down last time. I'll walk up and show you, so if you do come here. So there is car parking here. There's an automatic barrier, so it closes, I think it's at 7 o'clock at night till March or something like that, and then I think it's 9 o'clock from March onwards. So, and that's a new barrier, that. New car park, there you go. So, it closes at 7 PM, November the 1st to March the 31st. And then 9 PM, April 1st to October. So, there is, just outside of this car parking, so people do park here. And then some of you will remember we did the We'll Meet Again World War II Museum, which was down here. And then no overnight parking. So I think basically, unfortunately, what's happened, a lot of motorhome camper type people have started to take it upon themselves to overnight in places that really they shouldn't be doing so. I don't know, I'm guessing if you do overnight and you get stuck in, you're stuck in till the morning, but there's a lot of motorhomers are kicking off because of restrictions that have been put in. But unfortunately, in the last few years, some have been causing problems with the way that they've been parking overnight and getting out tables and chairs and turning laybys into campsites. Not good. Right, I need to finish off the bike. Let me get that set up and I'll show you. A key, and that's not for the bike, that's for the battery, so you can take the battery out and charge it inside. I did charge this up last night. Then you've got a remote control here which turns on the bike, and there's all sorts of alarms and security. And if I remember, I will put a link up there to a little review that I actually did on this little thing. So yeah, super small, super compact. Right, and off we go. So I should have, in fact, you know what I am going to get an idea of how far this route is, because as I say, you can walk it as well as what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle it. Right, so I've got a little kissing gate to go through. Where's the grass gone? From now until autumn 2025, there's some big changes coming to Freiston Shore.
Improvements for wildlife and visitors, 7 acres. There you go, there's a new lagoon. Waders, shorebirds and... Oh right, okay, so that, as I say, I thought there was something a little bit different there. And let me just give me a bite through the kissing gate. Give a bit of a pedal. There are no signs saying no cycling, so I'm assuming I'm going to be alright. And so you do get the... Oh blimey, goodness me, wow. Last time we came here, so it's going, where's the grass gone? So over here was fields with cows in. Oh, I've got a, straight away, I've got a kestrel coming up on the right hand side. I don't know if you can see it or not. These are buildings from the Second World War. Beautiful. Kestrel, I'm just going to literally go underneath it now. So I'm shooting into the sun here. And I am on the hunt for some pink-footed geese. Right, so... Oh, look at him there. Beautiful, can you see? There he goes. The kestrel. Oh. Right. So you have got, there's an open prison down here as well. Some of you will remember. So I don't know whether the new lagoon that they're referring to is over there. There seems to be like a railway line down there, a railway track. That's a bit strange. Not really too sure. Anyway, as I'm cycling along, if you see a pink-footed goose, do let me know. Cassandra will want to know all about the pink-footed goose. Yeah, that was it. There was, this field had, and there were calves in, and the farmer was rounding them up and then taking them through the gate here into that field, wasn't it? Oh, but there's definitely a, right, so if you're local and you know anything about here, was there a railway track that came down? There's definitely some form of a little railway line, which we didn't notice when we were walking last time. I don't know, it ends there. But did Freiston have its own little train station? Was it something to do with the war? Possibly. You're not going to be able to see, but the bank over here, there is a distant person walking. That's where we walked last time. We walked it and then we came back down here. But in the middle of this field that we've got just here, then you can see all the birds feeding. Now the question is, are they pink-footed geese? So this field here to my right, and probably your left as you're watching this, again if you remember last year, this was sunflower field. So all the heads are all dead and all the sunflower seeds are all dispersed onto the ground for the wildlife to feed on. Hard to imagine this time of year now, summer heat. And so this is our first winter here, and aren't we blessed to have somewhere like this, just literally 25 minutes away from where we live, and beautiful. Can you see them bouncing along? I don't know, you can see, if you go up here now to adults. There they go, they've settled down in the distance. They were a bit wondering who I was. They're looking at me. Hello, dear, how are you? Beautiful. Let's take the zoom back out. Right, so that's where we came to. So this is the North Sea camp. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to go the bike up onto the bank. Can you hear that? I'm not too sure whether I'm going to be able to get through, but we walked down here and then down the path, so the deers are back over here. We'll give it a little try. I'm not too sure how successful we're going to be, but I'd better not go that way, had I? So far, so good. Riding, oopsie daisy. This little bike is so versatile. As I say, I'm riding on grass at the moment and yeah, slightly one-handed. And isn't it doing fantastic? So these deers are just on my left now. Don't know if you can, just running parallel with where they are. Let me just, there they are. Can you see the white bums? You possibly can't see. How amazing is that? And so we're going to, I've just come from down that way, and say just taking advantage of the of this weather. Right, so I'm back on the main path. Sorry, it's incredible. Norfolk's that way. You can hear the planes. So basically, because this bike is so small and versatile, you're just able to carry it because it's not mega heavy. So just brought it up here. We're going to come down the track here, and then we've ridden all the way down there. But on the way back, I'm going to go along this way, and here's going to bring us up to the into the estuary. I think is it River Haven? You can hear two. Oh, there's a plane, little plane going above me. What fantastic views! Absolutely fantastic. So I'm getting closer and closer to the little landmark here. Whoopsie daisy! Oh, my camera's because I'm bouncing along. My camera's getting loose on the tripod. Let me tighten the camera up. There you go. That's a bit better, isn't it? So yeah, so we just got to here now. Oh, wait. Manually by the staff and boys of North Sea Camp, 13th of March. Anyway, well, this is the open prison. It's here, so that's where I am at the moment. And anyone that lives local, I think somebody absconded from here. Was it just before Christmas? And everything. Right, bike, come on, let's keep on going. Wait. Right, so private road, no access to the prison. So yeah, that's here. So what we are going to do, all being well, if this goes to plan, I'm going to make myself to that building there, and we'll be able to see right over the wash. So peaceful. Still not seen any pink-footed geese. Wow, amazing. All right, let's steady up the camera and carry on. Hey. Right, so I'm coming to the end of this section of this ride. It's going to get a bit muddy here. All being well, we'll get through it on the bike. Oh, will we make it? Lots of mud. Come on, bike. And there's no fat tyres on this. Oh, wheel spinning a little bit. Get myself along. Come on, bike. Come on. There we go. Side straggling. And oh, I got to, there's a river, there you go, perfect. Goes out to Boston that way. I will go and have a look up here, so if you missed the vlogs of the walk that we did, we're going to show you here, because you can walk in. I have to say, oops, I'm sorry if the camera's wobbling all over the place. It's a lot easier and quicker on the bike than walking. I think it's over an hour to walk down here. But you are allowed through to this side here. Let's just take in the vista. Wow. So the tide's right out at the moment. It's yeah, way out. Right, so you are allowed in here. Keep the gate closed. There's evidence of sheep. Oh, don't tell Sandra. She'll be wanting the wool. And it's a bird hide, if you didn't see the last one here. So we're now at the Lincolnshire Bird Club Cut End Hide. This hide overlooks the Freiston Shore, offers unrivalled views of the Wash. 4,280 hectares of salt marsh, 10% of the UK total area of habitat. So that's currently where we are here at the moment. So we did last time I was here. So there is a shelter in here you can come into. Bit of mud on my feet. So last time we were here, we did put the drone up. There's a lovely bench. There's obviously people have been wild camping here at some stage. Right, so I made it to the destination where I was wondering whether I could make it to on a little electric bike, and how pleasant was that? What I am going to do, I am going to continue the ride that way where we didn't go. We started leave when we did the walk. I'm not going to go too far down, but I'm going to go and have a look at what's going on down there. Oh, bird scarers. So I've come quite a long way down this this way, and there is I think I know where I'm going to come out. I think I know where this is going to come to. Let me just show you where I am. Oh, so we're on the King Charles England coast path here, and there is another way over there, and I think you can get round, but I've come quite a distance. Now I don't know whether you can see the sign in front of us, but if that's where I think it is, I think it's where the memorial is. Let's go and explore, shall we? Beautiful, just incredible. Are they pink-footed geese? Oh, are they pink-footed geese? That's eagles. Right, so we're at. I'll pull the bike down in a minute. Let me just get to where I'm going here. So there's yeah, I'm not where I thought I was going to come out, but I have been here before with Lee. So I'll show you where I've come to, because I'm going to conclude this has been the end of this little cycle ride today. Yeah, I know where we are. I know exactly where we are. Right. Put my bike stand down. So this has got little shock absorbers on it. I don't know if you can see them or not. Absolutely fantastic little bike. So yeah, so this is continuing. So the memorial is down there, so I have got a vlog on that. I don't think I've actually posted it up yet. But this little car park here, in fact, what I might do on another bike ride, I might start from this car park. It's quite hidden away. So I did, yeah, we came here really. I can't remember where we'd been. I sort of stumbled across this. So, yeah, so we have got this car park here, which I'm not going to name, because you're going to end up with people overnighting here. But yeah, there is a car park here. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get back on the bike, and I'm going to head all the way back down there. I'm not too sure whether my phone has been recording the distance, but I think from the car park to the wash, I think is 5 kilometres. So I've probably done about 7.5, I don't know. We'll see. Right, so we are. Are they pink-footed geese? I think they are. Hello. Pink-footed goose. Right, so back down here again, and so back down to that bird hide that we were at. Oh.
Workout for 3.01 kilometers. Workout out for a total of 17 minutes 42 seconds.
I've got no idea what's going on this app, because I tried to record my entire cycle ride, but I think it's only recording parts of it by the sounds of it. But I keep getting alerts saying I've done so many distances. Right, it's two cameras, two hands on the camera, two hands on the handlebar are needed. It's interesting. Wow, you look at that there. So on this stretch here, I've seen one person walking the dogs, and that's been it. On the Freiston side, I think 3 people. No, sorry, it's just unbelievable. So that's literally the estuary, right, the mouth of the estuary, I should say, right there. Possibly you're not going to be able to see, there's almost a murmuration just down the mouth of the you can see it. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. Incredible. Thousands of birds. Yeah, mini murmuration, all coming into land. Right, so I'm back on this gate now. I think it's 5 kilometres down this track. There's another muntjac deer just here. Can you see him? Possibly can't see him, but yeah, another one there. Right, so I'm sort of back here, so that's where I came up before, do you remember? And I cycle all the way down that way. Oh, look how dramatic the sky is. Oh, look at that. But what I'm going to do on my way back, I'm now going to go all the way along the King Charles III England coast path back up to the marshes. There's a lot more birds feeding here. You can see the sun's come back out. Oh, hang on a minute. Are they pink-footed geese? So dramatic. The sky in Lincolnshire, just saw all the birds. There's just so much sky. There's just so much sky. Just awesome. In the shadow, as I say, I am making. There you go. You can see my shadow. Making good way. So this side here, I'll just stop a second. Is where they were talking about putting the other lagoon in. I say there are birds feeding. I'll stop and get a little bit closer because we're not far now from. Yeah, you probably can't see. I can see in the distance the digger over there near the that was near the car park. So this is saying, don't worry, where's all the grass gone? I can't make out. There's a load of hardcore. Is there going to be a path through it? I'm not too sure. But these are the new lagoons that they were they're saying have been constructed, and I am now coming towards definitely the end of this path, because me and Lee, we did a walk all the way over there, so we're definitely making headway back to the car park now. Right, so we're back at the main marsh here now. So you possibly can't see because I'm shooting into the sun. This is where all the work's going on here now. Looks like there's a lot more drainage coming in here as well. And then all being well, I can get the bike over here now, and that should be the path down. Then there's the hide over here. And so there's another video where myself and Lee, we went all the way down to the other side down there. Right, so we're back on the main little path. I'm not too sure what the orange fencing was about, whether this stretch is meant to be closed or not. Anyway, down here, down to the bird hide. We shall stop for a 5-minute break, I think. Hey. And taking the vista. Oh. Welcome to the viewing platform. Oh, there you go, there you go. Where's the grass gone? Right, we're shooting right into the sun. So even though this has all been fairly recently dug out and everything, there is an abundance of birds here feeding. You probably can't see, but yeah, there you go. So that's quite a mammoth ride, that. So I'm very close to the hide and the car park now, and so I've gone all the way down there. Oh, you can't even see how far I've gone. Right down to the wash, right into the distance. Amazing. And so it's a 17 hectare saline lagoon for breeding, roosting, waders, seabird and wildflowers. Oh, a new accessible birdwatch hide, toilets and improved parking facilities and a new circular footpath route. So that must be what that bit of hardcore is. We'll stop off at the bird hide and give you a quick look there if you've not been here before with us. Little bike, how good is that? Hey, everybody laughing at me, I tell you what. It's not a fat tired bike or anything like that, but it hasn't that done amazing. fair bit of mud on it today. We need to give this a hose down, a wipe down. Oh, I've got the light on. Light off. Must have caught that. So there's another bit to this. I wasn't here last time I came. New car parking. So yeah, you got the bird hide here. Oh crikey, the lagoon's right up here. Oh, there's an hydrant there, isn't there? This water wasn't here last time. We weren't this close up. Hydrant just there. But what's also new here, which is good, they've put a ramp in to make this accessible. Yeah, it is. So if you're in any mobility issues, you've now got an accessible ramp into here. How good is that? So that's sort of new. And say all the windows, I don't know if you don't know, but they can catch off, and then the windows come up and in you go. I've not brought any binoculars or anything like that with me today. But yeah, beautiful. Right. Oh, in loving memory of Linda Louise Walton, 1964 to 2020. Short life. We're not far from the car park now, that's for sure. So no dogs allowed in here, no smoking, and make sure you keep things clean and close doors. So you should literally be very, very close to the car park. June. So this is it, January update. With the new lagoon groundwork complete, the next phase is connecting it to the sea. Raise and lower the water levels to provide the best conditions throughout the year. To do this, we series of pipe there. That's what I was saying before, wasn't it? We'll need to close the red section for the next 6 weeks to complete this stage. While this work is being undertaken, a circular route will not be available. The high viewpoint will still be accessible. So that's what the orange fencing was there for, down there. Right, just around the corner here, and we should, I'll keep the camera on, we should be coming right out onto the car park now, all being well. Boom, there we go. There we go. I said we would be, didn't I? Oh, wow, blimey, Charlie. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that. What an amazing day. So I'd guess in total, roughly speaking, 10, I think it's 5 kilometres that way, 5, 10, best part of 20 kilometres. Something like that anyway. Right, I'm going to get the bike put away and call that a wrap for today. So if you've enjoyed that, smash the like button, that'd be wonderful. And stay tuned in, all being well. I'll bring you another vlog very, very soon. We might even have some pink-footed geese in it. Keep smiling, look after yourselves.